And I really do wish that I can visit Japan again sometime soon, with some Japanese-speaking abilities.
Okay, I did the thing. I actually did make a Japanese vocabulary list right after my Japan trip back at April in the Notes app. So let's see the comprehensive Japanese vocabulary list that I have here, as I would say. So first of all, we have Ohayo gozaimasu, Yokoso, arigatou gozaimasu, hajimemashite, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. お母さん、元気にいらっしゃい。山です。おめでとう。さあ、お誕生日皆さん、外国人、どういうおやつか、スイカ、言語、こちら、階段、おすすめ、白だし、祭り、元気の働き。Do these help? Absolutely not.
Oh man, it's been like, what, 6 months since I visited Japan? And I do sort of miss Japan. Oh, I know. Let's visit this December. But ticket prices are expensive during the holidays, and I still don't have any basic Japanese speaking abilities besides hello and thank you. But I miss Japan so bad though. You know what? Fuck it.
Well, here I'm in Japan again for the second time. Oh boy, I sure do miss the cold weather.
You can see on the left side
Ooh,
is
Tokyo
Disney.
Disneyland. You made me sick last time. Boo.
I'm here with no friends at all, so one of the hopes on the previous Japan trip wasn't fulfilled. Oh well. The flight was fine, nothing fancy or anything. I had a wonderful meal, so I have nothing to complain about. We arrived at the second terminal of the Narita International Airport, so there's not gonna be Nintendo stuff around the airport, unlike the first terminal. Also, this is quite unnecessary to show, but back at the Tsukarnohata International Airport, there's a huge touchscreen monitor, and barely anyone knows about the funny hat game. So, of course I had to put the funny hat game there.
This game must be known by many people, that's why I'm showing it here.
Okay, before I begin, let me stress this out. This is a school trip, so I can't just go out freely and explore Japan however I want, as it's been organized by a tour organization. At least the places that we visit were pretty interesting. For example, this museum over here. It's not a boring snooze fest where everything is just words to look at. There's some interactivity going on, and I enjoyed it. And not only it's 5:06, it's already really dark right now. It kind of looks like it's already 9 p.m. or something, but it's still 5:06. I'm in the correct time zone. You can see over there, it says 5:06. Not only it's dark, it's also cold. I think I'm gonna suffer or freeze to death. Our first stay is at Chiba, and it's a hostel, not a hotel. And I actually quite enjoyed it. The rooms are in this traditional tatami vibe, which I kinda dig. Also, funny bit, since the bathroom is outside the accommodation, and with my weak tropical-ass body, I can't stand the 7 degrees Celsius outside, and I struggle to take a bath. But don't you worry, because I did it anyway. I can't have a good life without a clean body that doesn't stink. But just because this is a school trip, it doesn't mean that we don't get to shop for some stuff. So the first shop that I visited is 2nd Street in Chiba. I've been told many times by a partner of mine that you can find some sweet deals on electronics there, but I ended up buying nothing because, man, I don't have that kind of money. What do you have to say, Past Daniel?
Yeah, there's nothing interesting over there, so yeah, I left.
Okay, so the rest of the clips are quite boring and I don't want to talk about them in the video, otherwise it's going to make the video longer, so please enjoy some of the highlights.
Currently 4:26 and the sun is already setting and I have no idea why. Only a few minutes later, it's 4:49 right now, and it's pretty dark right now. We're having a barbecue party right now. It's 6 p.m., nearly 6 p.m. right now, and yeah, it's pitch black outside now. In Jakarta, this is probably like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Well, I don't know, right now I'm thinking about 10 p.m., but in reality it's still sort of almost 6 p.m. Yeah, I guess I have to adapt to this. It's kind of hard. Look, there's our bus.
After bustling out of Chiba, we went to Lake Kawaguchi and Mount Fuji. I've never been there before, and this is my first time going to a mountain in Japan.
I got some ice cream over here, the vanilla one, vanilla flavor, and my goodness, this is the best vanilla ice cream I've ever tried. Ooh, I definitely recommend you buy this when you go to Fuji-san.
Can anyone tell me why people hate chocolate mint? I mean, sure, it tastes like toothpaste, but come on, I like the flavor of it. If you're here in Japan, make sure to watch some Japanese shows. I mean, they have Thundercat here. Like, what? Thundercat? On a Japanese TV? What?
My goodness, this place is really cold, especially when my mouth starts to make some sort of smoke. Yeah, you saw that, right? I mean, I hope you really do.
The time has come. After 3 long days at the countryside of Japan, finally. We're at Tokyo! The first place that we visited is Nakano Broadway, a heaven for geeks and alike. Well, me personally, I'm not a die-hard anime fan, but what I'm here for? Tech. And maybe some Japanese games too.
Oh my god, while we wait, might as well do this first. We're on Mario Kart.
I played some Mario Kart in hopes to kill some time, but I got bored eventually, and I'm not in the mood to spend 200 yen to play games. So I spent some time circling around the hall, and I'm pretty sure the store clerks are already sick of looking at me.
Have a good holiday season.
We got a bunch of mezes here. I wonder if someone will like it.
The last place that we visited for the day is Tokyo Dome. And while I'm pretty sure you all visit this place for football and fun rides, I visited there for arcade. That's right, I'm too broke to pay for expensive ticket prices, so I head to the arcade. And what a coincidence too, because that arcade has one of my favorite games that I usually like to play on my iPhone and iPad a lot, Taiko no Tatsujin.
No, fuck everyone else. Hell yeah. Do it all.
That moment over there was my very first time experiencing a real taiko arcade. And boy, I gotta say, it is extremely tiring and painful. I don't know though, maybe I'm playing it in the wrong way, so if any taiko veterans would like to roast me in the comments, feel free to do so. But hey, at least I had fun, and it made me exercise too.
Well, that was a fun experience. My phone died, so I can't do anything right now, but I have to go out early. And why the fuck not?
ボールをカービィの口にたくさん入れてトップ10を目指そうスタートいやー
Oh! Come on. Come on, get him. Hell yeah. Oh, I can do that as well. Ah.
ゴールゲーム2人で息を合わ
Oh,
せて
roll game. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, fuck.
よーいスタート
Wow. 207. Not even top 5. Okay. Bye. That was awkward. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Our stay for the last 3 days is in Shibuya. Gosh, Shibuya is such a fun city. The next morning, I got the opportunity to visit Shibuya's Don Quixote, and the only thing that I bought there is a godforsaken Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
I personally find it funny how the Switch Pro controller is much cheaper compared to a Joy-Con.
After that, we went to the Meiji Shrine. It was alright, and my legs are already in pain. Next, we went to Takeshita Street, which, I'm sorry to say, is quite boring. I barely shopped for anything because my brain is telling me to save up to buy some other stuff later. But the only thing that I bought is this Kirby plush that I like to call Substance. Can anybody tell me why? Just why are they selling these plushies? It's brain rot in real life. After that, we went to a university tour, which, yeah, is a typical university tour. And this is my first university tour ever, because I barely went overseas to check out their university, let alone going to another country. And after that, the moment you've all been waiting for. After 2 hours of being in the university, we went out there with a bus and visited Shibuya. And that means it's Nintendo Tokyo time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't believe I'm going there again. Here are some highlights, and I'll let my past self spit out his opinions on what Nintendo Tokyo has to offer at the time.
You know, Nintendo, I'd like to ask you a question. Why are you still selling iPhone XS or 10 cases? We've moved on. Make a 15 Pro or Pro Max cases, for God's sake. Let me take this. Now, this is the perfect laptop case, but I don't know if it'll fit 16-inch laptops. No, they're sold out. I want to buy all of them, but he is a necessity. I will grab him no matter what. 2,200. Not bad. Oh, it's, I don't know, I'm not ready to pay that price, but whatever. Look, it's VLC media player for that. Oh, I don't know, if you need some Splatoon 3 pants, well, I guess you can get one. A bunch of retro controllers and irrelevant. Nintendo 64. SNES and Famicom. What the hell is that cup? Here's my hand in comparison. Holy heck, gotchas. And they're 770 a pop.
I'll take it. I took 3 because why not? There's a whole cardboard box for that. No villager amiibo. Oh, I'm sad. And why not? I'll take this as well. Mario.
After a satisfying purchase at Nintendo Tokyo, I went to Apple Shibuya, and the only thing that I bought is their stupid Sport Loop band, which costs a whopping 6,800 yen.
Swear to God, if I can't put this on my Series 8, I'm returning it.
I regret that purchase, and I sold it after 3 months of use, because while it is comfortable, it gets pretty loose on my wrist frequently, and I have to constantly adjust the band to fit properly. And after that, I visited one of Shibuya's top-rated game arcade center, Adores Shibuya, and on the second floor, they had Taiko no Tatsujin. And when I see Taiko, I play. And I spent too much money on that arcade, and I'm not proud of it.
My worst invention ever. Playing it like this. I really hope I don't make it fall.
I also had a look at Luigi's Mansion Arcade, which is all in Japanese, and I couldn't understand a single word that's being spat out to me. But I enjoyed it. Sadly, my time in Japan is coming to an end, and at the last day, we had the opportunity to visit Tokyo Skytree. But before that, we visited Tokyo Soramachi. While others are shopping at other stalls, I visited the Kirby Cafe store located at the 4th floor, and I bought 2 Kirby Cafe CDs and 2 stickers that, to this day, I still refuse to stick them to something. And I took this image of the Kirby Cafe statue at the front of the cafe because it's just so gosh darn cute. I didn't get a chance to eat there though because the reservations were filled, and even if I were to be able to reserve anyway, I still can't go there because I have to follow along the group. After having a time in Tokyo Soramachi, we all went to the Tokyo Skytree observation deck. After that, we went to Diversity Tokyo. I seriously have nothing else to do in that place because it's literally a typical mall, so I went to the arcade, and they have a bunch of Taiko no Tatsujin cabinets, and of course I played there. I also had a go at those crane machines, but too bad I suck at them and I couldn't get anything, so I'm left with sadness. And the next morning, we all went to the Narita International Airport, head back to Kuala Lumpur International Airport, then heading back to Sukarnohata International Airport, my home that has a hot, humid, and uncontrollable weather. Well, that trip was fun. That trip really did open up my eyes to discover the countryside of Japan. It was beautiful and peaceful. Maybe in the future Japan trip I'll go there, with friends and people I like. I hope. Sorry for releasing the video so late because my previous laptop died and the scripts were placed there, and I lost the motivation to edit the trips. But then, here I am editing and releasing the video. Thanks for sticking with me, and thank you for watching.